everyone, welcome back to DIY with Danica, and if this is your first time, then welcome. Today is a little less than a week away from Father's Day, and one of my subscribers did bring to my attention that I missed an opportunity to share a Mother's Day card with you all. So today I want to make sure that we get a Father's Day card done because I have a really great dad who deserves one, and I'm sure that you do too. For today's tutorial, we will be making a Father's Day card for a father who loves golf just like mine. For today's tutorial, you will need the following materials. You will need construction paper in varying colors. I am going to be using blue construction paper, and this is sky blue. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm also going to be using green construction paper. I'm going to be using some brown construction paper and a little bit of a metallic kind of silvery construction paper. You could use gray or black if you don't have those colors. I'm also going to be using one of these foam balls, which I picked up in the sale section. It's actually an as-is item because the bag was already open and there were some balls missing, which is fine because it only cost me $1.60 at Michael's, and I used my teacher ID, which got me an extra percentage off. You will also be needing your glue gun and glue stick. You will be needing a knife or maybe a sharp pair of scissors, but I'm going with the knife since I'm going to be cutting these balls in half. And since I'm going to be using a knife, I'm going to say right now that if you are a child, make sure you get your parents' help or permission with this. Now, if this card is for your dad, then you want to get your mom's help, not your dad's. Okay? I am also going to be using a felt tip pen or marker, and I'm going to be using some scissors. I'm also going to be needing some glue. I have two different types of glue here. I have some Mod Podge and I have a glue stick. I'm not quite sure which one is going to work best in this situation. If you have school Elmer's glue, that's probably going to be the best one. I just don't have any with me here now. And I think that is all I'm going to need for today's tutorial, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to be doing is taking the construction paper, which is a full sheet of paper, full size sheets of paper, green, and I have the brown here, and I'm going to be folding them in half. Now, I already have some sheets that are folded, so I'm going to be using those. So here's my brown that's folded, here's my green that's folded, and here's my blue that's folded. Once they were folded, I tore them in half. And I did the same with the green. And I did the same with the blue. So they're about half sizes. Once they were folded in half, my next step is to take the blue, and it can be any color blue, and fold that in half. Hamburger fold, as we say in the classroom. I'm gonna also fold the green. And I'm going to take the green, and this is the folded edge, and this is the open edge. I am going to cut in a wavy pattern, almost like hills for a golf course. Very soft hills. Okay. So you'll see that they're not very high. And now I'm going to take the light sky blue and I'm going to take the green and encase it within the sky blue. So here we can see this is my golf course area and this is the sky. Now there's a little bit of blue on the edge right there. If it matters to you, you can cut it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it does matter to me. So I'm gonna cut it, just so things look nice and neat. There we go. And now it's perfect. I am going to be taking my glue. I'm gonna start with the glue stick, see if that works. And I'm going to put it all over the green. And as I suspected, this glue stick is dry, so not gonna work for me. Instead, I'm going to take some Mod Podge glue. Oops, and I got too much. In the elementary school world, we say dot, dot, not a lot. But I already put a lot. So I'm gonna spread it out with this paintbrush that I have. And I'm gonna do it on both sides since I used too much. I'll just simply close that, spread it out, and then reopen it. And now it's pretty much almost perfect. Move some to the edge and put my card back in the center. And close it again. There we go. Next, I want to take a little bit of my metallic and cut it the skinniest little piece, not a big giant piece. And this is gonna be my, what do you call those things? The thing that holds the flag. So this is going to be up here, very small. I'm also going to use my artistic talents to draw I think they call it driver, the bigger club. And I know those have a round end. It's almost like drawing a taco. Okay, and I know they have those little lines there. Okay, so this is not perfect, but it's gonna work for my card. And my dad is a golfer, so he will get it. I used to have a metallic marker, and that would be so great here. So I have my driver, and I'm gonna take one of my foam balls and my knife. Again, kids, make sure you get your mom's help. And the foam balls have a nice little line that goes right around the edge, right around the center of the circle. So that's going to help you make sure you cut it right in half. And they're not that easy to cut. I mean, it's not very hard, but it's not easy either. It's not just going to go through like butter or anything. So it takes a little patience to cut one of these in half. And you want to try to stay on the line. Okay, so cut it in half, and when you do, some of the foam will come out. And now that I've cut it in half, I'm going to also take my pen, not my marker, a pen or even a pencil, and I'm going to poke holes. No, I like the pen better. Poke holes in it. So that it resembles a golf ball. So I've put little divots all through the foam, and I'm going to choose one more color of construction paper. I'm going to use a little piece of red just to make the triangle of the flag. That's all I really need it for. And I am going to glue these all together also. And for the ball, I'm actually going to use my hot glue since it's a bigger piece and I don't want it to fall off. Okay, so here we have a golf card that you could give to your dad. On the inside, you gotta say something golfy. So, on the inside, you can choose to take another piece of white paper, which can be folded in half, a little less than half. And cut. So that the inside of the card has its own centered color, okay? And for that one, I'm also going to be putting some glue. And I think I'm just going to put it on the side that I'm not writing on, making sure that white page is centered right. Going to take some glue on this side, and that would be enough. And a little bit, tiniest bit of glue. And now for the message. So, and my message says, can you see that? Any way you slice it, you're a great dad. Happy Father's Day. And I do believe slice it is a golf term. And I might put a 18 because I think they have 18 holes in golf. There you have it, a quick and easy DIY on a Father's Day card that you can make for the golfer in your life. This one is going out to my dear old dad, and I hope he appreciates it. If you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And remember, if I can do this, you can do this. Thank you guys for watching, and keep an eye out for further tutorials. Please tell a friend to subscribe to DIY with Danica. Bye.